belly dance songs are often constructed of pieces with different rhythms and different mood, just for musical variety, right? And as a dancer, when you hear a switch in tempo or mood, you should seamlessly flow into a different dance mode too. It's good to have a stash of combinations in your autopilot dance vocabulary that you could just bust out the moment you hear a particular mood or mode coming. Today we'll work with one of these moods, lyrical. I should say super lyrical. In a lot of music pieces we dance to, there will be either an intro or an interlude where there is no overt beat, but the rhythm is of course there and you can count it. But to your audience, it sounds like a lyrical melodic section that you can't clap to or dance to. And for that reason, it's actually a wonderful opportunity for you, the dancer, especially if you are performing at a party where people are standing and ready to start dancing, which will disrupt your show. If there is a minute of very lyrical, not dancey music, you are in the spotlight with no competition, no clapping, nobody jumping out onto the dance floor to show that they too know how to belly dance. You know what I mean. Creating my playlist for commercial shows, I often include such a section in the beginning when I can arrive on stage and dance slowly to showcase my smooth, competent, fluid movement and to let my audience take a bunch of stunning pictures or selfies with me. Because this moment is quiet, there is this sense of awe. It feels like your audience fell silent because of your stunning looks or amazing costume or your superior grace. And it may well be so, but we have helped them fall into utter silence with our slow, seemingly rhythmless piece of introductory music to which they simply can't clap or jump. It feels theatrical and important. They feel they must stay quiet. You can also include such a section in the middle of your dance performance, especially if you have a section there dancing with a prop, like an introduction to a special act. For instance, you can bring out your sword or shemadan or candle tray or handheld candles. Set your prop in the middle of the dance floor and just dance for a minute, if your candles permit, of course, maybe just for 30 seconds to showcase your movement without the prop. I will demonstrate this material wearing this flowy clothes. In a lyrical section without overt beat, you will not be doing any percussive hip work or other accents. This will be fluid hip work and turns and interesting body angles, poses and travel. The type of material that looks very different depending on whether you're wearing a long flared skirt or not. I will show footwork with my skirt up, but for the rest of our work, this skirt will be working too. I want you to see that when you are turning or changing diagonals, maybe good half of the impact of your look comes from the lines created by your costume elements. I will also talk a little bit more about the role of your costuming once we start going with our combinations. So, let's start moving now. I have organized this class as a string of combinations, and as we go, I will continue with the theory. So, here is our first combination.